Open Newspaper Friday on the Savage Nation. I've loved the show so far. I love the ink all over my fingers, the smell of the paper. I feel like I'm alive again. The newspaper's brought me back to life. It's amazing. It's just the internet's nice, but it's, a certain point it's sterile. Leave it to me. I'll bring the newspapers back to life yet, even though they're liberal, because there's so much fun in them. I didn't even get to the other newspapers, and I didn't get up to talking about the wine for sale in the New York Times, this overpriced Italian dreck. Barolo Reserva Grandissimo Andato, $350. I love the people who swirl, the swirlers. They don't know what they're drinking. You know what I hate is Amarone, the worst tasting wine. You want to get a migraine for 4 days. It can make you reach to OxyContin. It's so bad. Who would drink Amarone? I don't know what's in that wine, why it's so bad. I'll tell you another overrated Italian wine. Looking at the wine pages here. Another one that Brunellos are overrated. Overrated. You want a cab? Drink a cab. What Brunello? Schmanello. So much of it is. All is vanity, okay? If you like it, good luck to you. If you really know the difference, you're a miracle. Charles in Indiana, welcome to the Savage Nation. You're on the program. What's on your mind?
Mr. Savage, I just want to know, how do you write your fiction and keep it so fresh and exciting? Because I'm a horror writer myself, and I write about monsters and mayhem and all that. But I find in today's world, with the way it's going, I'm finding it really hard to be creative because we have so much real monsters and mayhem.
Amen.
And I just want to know how do you do it, sir?
Sexual repression. I knew you'd dig it. I waited for that answer. Yep, repressing that sexuality, man. You got nothing else to do but do radio and write great books.
Sir, I'm sexually repressive. Honestly, I am. I've taken that because I've listened to you for the last 3 years, and
Charles,
I know
I'm telling you, Charles, celibacy will yield great. If you're celibate, it will yield great energy, and the energy has to go somewhere, and you can channel it into positive outlets. See, live like a monk. Live like a monk.
I honestly, sir, I do. I live like a monk. I go to work every day. I have a job. Believe it or not, I have a job.
Well, I'll tell you, Charles, that's a very fun.
It's every day, and I have to deal with this.
Don't take me literally now. But truthfully, there's a certain degree of truth in pent up energies. Let's put it that way. I'm sending you a free copy of my great book, Train Tracks. That's all. Wow, the show's speeding along.